is this? Is it Friday yet?
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Just watch me dance.
I've been so dancey lately.
Elvis Duran, how are you, buddy?
You know what?
Just watch me.
Hey, love me some Friday.
It's Friday.
Let the dancing begin.
Just watch me.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
It is Friday. You know what else it is? It is Friday, February 28th. You know what that means? It's the last day of February. Hello, ladies.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. We're going to march into March. I'm sorry I said that. Tomorrow or tonight midnight if you want to get started early. Welcome to the weekend. Hi, Producer Sam. I see you.
Morning.
And there's Scary. Good morning, Scary.
Good morning.
Buenos dias, Senor Nate.
Buenos dias, Elvis.
Scotty B's in Master Control.
Good morning.
I'm sitting here playing with my nippies, looking at Froggy. Hi, Froggy. Looking hot today.
Hello.
Look at that. Yeah. And there she is, Danielle Monaro, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
And here comes Gandhi. Gandhi, this is the first day I've seen you without really, really curly hair, isn't it?
Maybe. Okay. Actually, well, yesterday it was.
You know,
straight.
sometimes you can't keep up with it.
I know.
But you
I
look
don't
great,
expect it.
no matter what.
Thanks.
Everyone looks bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I see Garrett walking around and Diamond. Andrew not here yet? Andrew. You know, he's a bully. Can we talk about that later?
He is. He's the worst.
Yeah, the worst. Hey, I got a gift for you, other than a new month. New Benson Boone.
Ooh.
Most people haven't heard it. This is Sorry, I'm Here for Someone Else. Listen to this.
I'm sorry I'm here for someone else, but it's good to see your face.
Oh, okay. Can we talk about that, please, just for a minute? That Benson Boone. You know, do you agree, Danielle? Benson Boone, the new one.
He's amazing, and that was amazing. Yeah.
Gandhi, Benson Boone. Let me hear it.
I love him.
What say you? Sorry, I'm Here for Someone Else. That is a new song from Benson Boone's. Let's see, that's the first official single from his new album. The title and release date have yet to be announced, but who cares? You know, Benson, you can give us a new hit a day, and we're totally fine with that. Anyway, so Benson Boone, we world premiered that last night, and I couldn't wait to get here to play it for you this morning. That's my gift to you. May I go back to bed? Are we done?
Done.
Your work is done here for
Good
the
night.
day.
Done for the day. What else can we do? Anyway, welcome to the day. I hope everyone slept well. Did anyone not sleep well?
I didn't sleep much.
I've been complaining about it all morning, Elvis. I
Yeah,
did not
yeah.
sleep well.
You look refreshed. Nate, even though I know you did not sleep, you look good. You look
Oh,
great.
gee, gosh, I got you all fooled. Oh, that's good.
Watch the language. Gee gosh is a little on the edge. for us.
Gee.
Danielle, did you sleep well
I
last
didn't
night?
sleep a lot because I was out late at a charity event, but I guess the sleep I got was okay.
Oh, that's right. You went to a black tie event. I want to talk about that a little bit.
It was wonderful. Yeah.
Black tie events scare me. Gandhi, how was your slumber?
I took an irresponsible nap in the middle of the day that was long and glorious, so I had a short sleep overnight, but it was good.
Froggy, how was your sleep last night? Was it good?
I would rate it maybe a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10.
You can do better. You can do better.
Yes. Tonight I will do better. I'll be a
Scary.
do better person tonight.
Do better, Froggy. Scary, how was your sleep? Was it good?
I didn't sleep well, but I slept often. So I slept in a lot of different intervals. Yeah.
You
and
took
I
naps all night?
Yeah, terrible. That's not a good way to go.
I went deep, man. It was nice. And I was dreaming all sorts of effed up stuff. Oh, my God. I would wake myself up just to make sure they weren't real, these dreams. I was like, oh, boy. All right, well, good. Let's get on with our weekend. Line 8 is Shannon. Shannon is the first caller of the day, the last first caller of the week and the month. Hi, Shannon. What's up with you?
On my way to work.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that new Benson Boone song?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think? What do you think of Benson Boone?
I like Benson Boone.
Yeah, me too. As often as I can. Anyway, let me tell you a story. Let me tell a little story about Shannon. She was saying she's never seen anyone in her town, Lincoln, Arkansas, wearing an Elvis Duran Morning Show sweatshirt. She wants to be the first. Oh. Shannon, may we elect you the official representative of the Elvis Duran Morning Show in beautiful Lincoln?
Absolutely. Well, actually, I live in Lincoln, which is a small town in northwest Arkansas. Mm-hmm. But I work in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Oh.
Go Hogs.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, and I've never seen anybody there either.
Oh, wow.
Well, good. Then now we have you in two towns, so you can be our You're actually working in 2 towns for us and putting the word out for us. I appreciate that, Shannon. Well, hold on. Do we have any sweatshirts?
Yeah, we're all out, Elvis.
No, we're not. We're not
Come on,
out.
there, Nate. Don't do that.
I know I've got a brand new sweatshirt in my office. It's never been worn.
Oh, that's good.
Whatever we do, Shannon, we're going to get a sweatshirt to you, and it's going to have the name of our show on it. I don't come hell or high water, as they say.
Awesome.
What are you doing this weekend? Anything fun?
No, nothing. I'm supposed to go to a game night tonight with my husband and play spades, but other than that, nothing much.
You know what? I need to start playing spades again. We used to play cards all the time. Does anyone like to play bridge? Anyone want to come over for bridge this
Oh,
weekend?
jeez.
Okay. Canasta's always fun. Shannon, I hope you have the best weekend ever. Whether you're playing game night or not, we've got that Elvis Duran Morning Show sweatshirt on the way just for you. Thank you for sporting it around town.
I love all of y'all. Y'all are my morning commute every morning.
Oh gosh, is that why your day is all messed up because if we started it? Probably.
No, actually, y'all put me in a good mood every morning listening to y'all because y'all crack me up.
Oh, good. We crack us up, too. Shannon, you have the best weekend, and thanks to our friends at Hackensack Meridian Health, we definitely have a hoodie with our logo all over it. So hold on one second. It's on the way, and you take care. Thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you. Y'all have a good weekend.
Okay, don't hang up. Hold on one second. See, there's someone out there that actually wants to advertise our show.
That's
Love them.
That's great.
Without compensation.
Oh.
That's very unusual in
That
this
is,
crazy
yeah.
capitalistic day. Let's get into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. What do you think? What are you thinking, Gandhi?
Well, I was wondering if she's going to advertise our show because we put her on the air. Is that payola plugola? We just violated with a sweatshirt.
Yeah, there's something illegal going on there. I got to send that to legal. We'll find out what the definition is.
The sweatshirt's
Give me a
getting held
moment.
up.
Okay. No, we'll send it out. Let's break the law. Let's break the law. All right, what's going on? 3 things.
All right. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is beginning the process of laying off hundreds of employees. The mass job cuts of probationary workers reportedly began yesterday and will affect between 600 and 1,800 people. Staffers from Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency entered the offices a few weeks prior to those layoffs. Plans to dismantle the agency were previously denied, so we'll see how that goes. Controversial social media influencer Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan are back in the U.S. after being held in Romania for 2 years in connection to rape and human trafficking charges. The brothers have maintained their innocence as the Trump administration has reportedly been pushing for travel restrictions on them to be lifted. They landed yesterday in Fort Lauderdale, prompting Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis to declare that they are not welcome in his state. And finally, Travis Kelce says, yes, he is returning to play for the Kansas City Chiefs next season. That means more Taylor Swift. Everybody, yay! He confirmed to ESPN's Pat McAfee that he won't be retiring this year. Weeks after losing Super Bowl 59 to the Philadelphia Eagles, he reportedly told McAfee, quote, I can't go out like that. End quote. He's 35 years old, and following the loss, there was speculation about whether or not he'd return. He has won 3 Super Bowls, but he says he wants another ring. And those are your 3 things.
Thank you. You guys ready for your Friday?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, it's Nicki Minaj.
What's up? It's the Kid Leroy.
This is Rihanna.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga. You're listening to Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Never forget. Join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org.
I love it.
I love it.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
You know, I can always tell when either Gandhi or Danielle had a big event last night.
Oh, how so?
Well, yesterday you came in, Gandhi, still wearing the makeup from the night before, and you look great.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Danielle's skin looks like she scrubbed the makeup off.
Yeah, she did.
But her skin looks like it's glowing. I can always tell because you scrubbed it. You know what I'm saying?
I scrubbed it.
So what did you do last night? Tell everyone what you did.
So our friends at the National Down Syndrome Society had their gala that they have every year where they raise a lot of money for the organization. You know, they have the live auction and then the silent auction and all kinds of stuff. And it was at Cipriani, the one in South Street. So I was
the
down,
nice one.
Yeah, so I was down there with Chris Raggy from CBS. We were co-hosting together. What a wonderful guy. He's such a sweetheart. He's been doing this for like 16 years. And we just met the most wonderful people. 3 doors down was your performer last night. They performed. They were incredible. And it was just such a great event, meeting these wonderful people. I've always told you that the Down syndrome community, even though I'm very new to them, they're just the most welcoming, wonderful individuals. And the thing is, my sister was supposed to come, but her whole family has the stomach bug right now.
Oh God, we don't want them there.
Right. So my nephew Lucas has Down syndrome. So I was sitting at a table with all of her friends, and I didn't really know them. Oh my gosh, the nicest people ever. Had the best time with them. Food was great. Drinks were great. Raised a lot of money for the charity. So it was awesome.
Well, it was a black tie event.
Oh,
Keep
yes,
that
it
in
was.
mind.
It was a
I
black
get
tie.
nervous. If someone invites me to an event, I'm like, okay, I'll go. And they say it's black tie. I start to scratch I'm itchy. You're like,
I
oh,
did.
God.
And I had on a long gown, and I'm so short, and Gandhi knows. Sometimes it's for me, I'm uncomfortable. I'm like lifting it up. Even though I had it hemmed, it wasn't hemmed high enough. I'm still lifting it up to walk all over the place.
I bet you look beautiful. Send me photos, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
A great text came in a few minutes from one of our listeners, Fabio, and we got him on the phone. He's on line 19. Let's see if that works. Fabio, is that you?
Hey, good morning, Elvis.
Fabio, I got to say happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me tell you, you guys being a blast in my life. I was homeless. I was living in my car, and every morning that I woke up, I would listen to you guys, and they would just bring joy. Danielle's laugh, the way you talk, and Diamond is so nice, and you guys are all amazing. I just love you guys, and just today is just a day that I just want to talk to you because it's my birthday. I work as a Uber, so I just want to just share this moment with you guys because you guys are very important to me.
Happy
Fabio,
birthday.
happy birthday. Congratulations on driving that Uber. So you were homeless and living in your car, and you would wake up, listen to us in the car, and your alarm clock was Danielle's laugh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fabio.
Sometimes I have to turn down the volume when I have a passenger because she laughs, and it brings the energy, but I scare some passengers, so
Awesome. It sounds about right.
Yeah, sometimes when we fly on a plane with her, they have to land the plane prematurely because people are frightened. Well, look, Fabio, I love hearing your laugh today, and it's your birthday. I hope you have a great day. And knowing that you're listening, and especially after hearing your story, it's a blessing for us. I'll be honest. Thank you so much for reaching out for us. Hey, do we have something for Fabio? Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'll find
you know what?
something else.
I tell you what. I'm going to send something. I'm going to send you a gift card from Amazon so you can go shopping. Is that cool?
Oh.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. Love you so much.
Well, thank you. And Amazon, they have a few things over there, so I'm sure you have lots to pick from.
Couple things.
And Fabio, you keep on listening, and you drive safe today. And hey, everyone on the road, leave Fabio alone.
Yeah.
Don't mess with him.
It's
He's
his
driving.
birthday. Be nice.
It's his birthday, for God's sake. All right, Fabio,
Yeah,
hold on.
Connecticut is kind of crazy, but thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. Hold on one second, Fabio. Hold on. Isn't that a great story? Yeah, and like I say, I know I sound like a broken record. Everybody has a story. Everyone has a story.
Yep.
And that was Fabio's. Let's get into the horoscopes. Producer Sam, who are you doing them with today?
I would love to do them with Gandhi. Alrighty.
Oh, God, Gandhi's got a story.
Yes, I do.
Several. All right, let's go.
If you celebrate today on the last day of February, you are celebrating with Luka Doncic, Jonathan Davis, and Bernadette Peters. Happy birthday, everybody. Capricorn, today, stay loose. Let go of your need to control circumstances and surrender to the flow. Your day's a 6.
Aquarius, don't let negativity bring you down. Listen to your inner voice and know who's worthy of your trust. Your day's an 8.
Pisces, authenticity is your superpower. Don't go against your truth under any circumstances. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Aries, don't be afraid to spread the love this weekend. Express your feelings to someone that matters. Your day's a 7.
Taurus, be willing to hustle hard for the life you want to create for yourself. Your day's an 8.
Gemini, write down everything you're feeling. You might discover a surprising pattern. Your day's a 5.
Oh, Cancer, even in the heat of the moment, remember that you get to call the shots, but not without consequences. Your day's a 6.
Hey, Leo, allow yourself to feel the depths of your emotions. Don't dampen those highs. Your day's a 9.
Virgo,
Okay.
are you feeling some highs right now?
Just a few.
Don't dampen them.
Virgo, you are on the path to self-discovery. Focus on the journey and not the destination. Your day's a 9.
Libra, word to the wise, pick your battles. Don't feel the need to resist everything that bugs you. Your day's a 9.
Scorpio, be open to anything. The universe will surprise you in the best ways possible. Your day is a 7.
And finally, Sagittarius, whether you are flying solo or with friends, spontaneous travel is in the cards for you. Your day is a 10, and those are your Friday morning horoscopes.
Excellent. Danielle, what do you have coming up?
Well, Justin Timberlake canceled another show, and Alicia Keys is getting her own Barbie.
So, I got good news. Our friend Guy Fieri is coming back for the second time this week.
Nice.
Chicken?
You know, yeah, he's got more chicken. It isn't like we didn't have any chicken the other day. I mean, we had lots of chicken. It was a feast. But, you know, he opened up Chicken Guy in Times Square, and he's bringing more chicken. We're going to talk to him again. We have lots to talk to him about because we really didn't get into the meat or the chicken of the topics. So my friend Brian is coming to town, and I said, let's go to Chicken Guy together. He said, well, if we're going to go to Chicken Town, we have to dress like Guy Fieri.
Oh, wow.
So we've been shopping on Hot Topic. We found 2 of those jackets that are like flames coming up the front. You know, the flame jackets?
Oh, perfect.
So we're going to go dressed in matching flame jackets to go see. Maybe that's a bad idea. Never mind.
I think it's a great idea.
I can't believe Hot Topic is still around.
Yeah.
Did you guys
of
ever
course.
shop there when you were kids?
I still shop there now.
I go now.
I was
Hell yeah.
gothic. I lived there.
Yes. They have.
But have you? They have what?
They have really cool things you can't get anywhere else. It's awesome.
Well, they have vintage Hot Topic. I don't even know if I have to go to eBay and buy some of this stuff.
Oh.
They really are of the moment, but a lot of these moments have passed. I don't know how to say it. Like flames going up your shirt and things like that. I fell down the rabbit hole last night just going through Hot Topic vintage clothing. It's wild the different moments of style that we've lived through. And it's somewhat embarrassing a little bit. We used to have a store called Judy's when I was growing up. It was in malls, and they had everything of the 80s. It was all turquoise and black and pink. Everything. All the shirts, especially for women, had the big, huge shoulder pads.
I like Gadzooks. Do you guys remember Gadzooks?
Yes, Gadzooks. Same thing.
Kind of like the cheaper, poor man's version of Hot Topic.
What about merry-go-round?
Merry-go-round did it too. If you needed parachute pants, man, you went to merry-go-round. It's all waiting for you.
Spencer Gifts is still there.
Those are still there.
Do you know that
Yeah, they
Hot
are.
Topic has the best Nightmare Before Christmas, like Jack Skellington apparel and lunch bags and shoes, and it's so awesome.
And then back in the back, sex toys.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about Spencer's Gifts. They had like funny posters for your wall for your favorite rock band. They had stupid earrings, and they had like crocheted sweaters for your penis.
Yeah.
They had everything.
Yeah,
And lava lamps. And lava lamps. I remember I had this lava lamp. I was so proud of it. It was in my bedroom, and my friend Travis came over. He said, "What is this?" And he picked it up and shook it, and it blasted all the oil everywhere. It never was the same. That's why I never spoke to Travis ever again. Hey, we have a special guest, as I said, Guy Fieri. Let's get into that in a couple hours. Hang out. It's going to be a big day.
Hey, it's Gandhi, and you might have heard of my podcast, Sauce on the Side. If not, come explore the parts of my brain that we don't talk about on The Big Show. Everything from science to love to the not-so-safe-for-work topics that make us laugh. Join me every Wednesday for a new episode of Sauce on the Side on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart, or wherever you get your podcasts. And while you're there, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
You know, we're talking about Hot Topic and all those stores a minute ago, and then we started talking about malls. You know, it's kind of funny how you can go onto TikTok and you can go on a tour of the empty malls of America. I mean, it's kind of spooky looking, right? But also, there's a few malls that are still doing very, very well. I love a good mall. I don't know about you. Anyone in favor of malls?
Absolutely. I feel like they're kind of making a comeback now. All of the it seems teenagers are trying to hang out at them again.
Yeah.
And they're getting new stores, new restaurants coming back in. I'm like, what's happening?
The food courts are the best.
Amen, sister. I love it. When Panda gives me some free bourbon chicken.
No, why not?
Auntie Anne's is over here.
Yeah.
I got Cinnabon over here. I'm busy. I don't have time to shop. But anyway, so maybe that's our morning show goal. For this weekend, I want everyone to go visit a mall.
Yeah.
Actually, it's better to go after we get off the air Monday morning at 10.
Oh, 100%.
No one's there.
100%.
No one's there except for the Z Cavarici mall walkers. Still wearing their jeans from 1982.
That would be my mom. She's walking the mall 10 a.m. Love that.
Mall walkers. Does mall management like mall walkers? I mean, do they encourage it? Is it a good thing for them?
Yeah.
Don't they open early for them? Because the stores usually don't open that early, but the mall itself, the indoor part opens and they walk around.
Yeah.
Nate, are you a mall walker?
Okay, so I did this once. My first radio show, they sent me out and they dressed me up as an old lady, and I was a mall walker, and I almost got arrested because I went into the women's bathroom.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, you deserve to be arrested.
Yeah, correct. Well, it was one of those, it was like the Greg T stunts. You're like, oh, hey, why don't you go to the ladies' bathroom? I'm like, okay.
I have an idea. Next week, I want you to go to Short Hills Mall in Livingston, New Jersey, dress as a woman, and go into the ladies'
Oh,
room.
yeah, that'll go over well.
Who's in favor? In the room? Anyone in favor of Nate doing that? You are outvoted, Nate.
Yeah.
Nate's about to get walloped by some handbags. I can't wait.
Oh, that was not fun.
Anyway, get to the mall this weekend, people. Come on. Yeah. And go beyond the anchor stores. Get out to those smaller stores.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Sometimes you get like a little pop-up shop of something cool. You know what's popping up a lot now? These Asian stores that have the really cool, like, plush toys and food and stuff from, oh, my gosh, they're all over the place. And I want everything when I walk inside. Like, even, like, Hello Kitties in these stores again. Remember
I would
saying,
love that.
oh, so awesome.
Give me a bag of chocolate dipped Pocky.
Yes, I love Pocky.
All right, let's get into your report, Danielle, since you're here.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, so we'll start out with the family of Michelle Trachtenberg declining for religious reasons an autopsy. That is commonly, the procedure that they do if it's an unexplained death, but her family has decided against it. So the Gene Hackman story keeps getting stranger and stranger. So yesterday, we were talking about how Gene Hackman and his wife and their dog, their bodies were found in the house, right? So at first they were like, well, it doesn't look like foul play. People were thinking maybe it was carbon monoxide poisoning. Well, new details have come forward. A Santa Fe detective told TMZ that his wife, Betsy, was found lying on her right side in the bathroom with a black space heater near her head. So police are thinking that the heater may have fallen off the counter, possibly when she fell, if she fell. Then there was an open prescription bottle on the countertop. There were pills scattered around it. Her body was decomposed and showing signs of mummification. Now, friends are saying they hadn't seen them in like 2 weeks, or authorities from the town. I don't know. Gene Hackman was actually found in the mudroom off the kitchen. Police are also thinking he could have fallen suddenly because his glasses were thrown off of his body. Fully clothed, similar condition to his wife's body with the mummification. The dog, a German Shepherd, was found in the closet near the bathroom, but the other two dogs were alive and healthy. So it just, like I said, it's getting stranger and stranger, and they're investigating to try to figure it out.
You know what? There's a great thing to learn here. I don't know what the relationship is like with you and your parents, but they shouldn't be going more than a few days without hearing from someone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or or neighbors. If you have a friend who, any friend, doesn't matter how old or young they are.
Yeah.
It's important for all of us to keep up with each other.
100%.
2 weeks, they said they were there for 2 weeks.
They said people hadn't seen them out and about for about 2 weeks, so it could have been. And I mean, how long does it take for a body to start the mummification process?
Well, it dries out. I don't know. But
so yeah.
But I mean, just a couple of days could make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
when Uncle Johnny was alive, God rest his soul, he had friends, older gay men who were not in relationships in their 80s. They wouldn't hear from him for a week or two. Then they would find them on the bathroom floor. Finally, when someone would finally go try to see how they're doing.
So scary. So scary.
I don't know. All right.
Check on people, please.
Yep.
So Barbie is continuing to celebrate the world of music with the 2025 Career of the Year Woman in Music collection. And next up will be Alicia Keys. She's getting her own Barbie. And then they're also dropping a duo set. It will feature a tour manager Barbie. So these are limited edition. You can't just go to the store and buy them. You have to bid for them. They're up for auction until March 2nd. And proceeds from the auction will go towards She Is the Music, which is a nonprofit organization, increasing the number of women working in music. So we know that we're getting a little Office follow-up, like spin-off type thing on the way. Oscar Nunez, who played Oscar in the show, will be back for it. So the new one is about a struggling Midwestern newspaper where the same film crew from The Office is making a new documentary. We don't know the title yet, but we'll see. But we don't know where Oscar fits in. Now, when we last saw Oscar at the end of the original Office, he was running for Pennsylvania State Senate while still working at Dunder Mifflin. So did he get elected? Who knows? I guess we'll see. But it's pretty cool to see. Hopefully a lot more people from the original will come back to do this. Justin Timberlake had to cancel on Columbus, Ohio again. So last time he did this, it was bronchitis and laryngitis. This time he said he had the flu. They were getting ready to go on. He said that he was doing the sound check with the flu and he just could not do it. So he's giving back the money to everybody. And Froggy helped me with this one. Jelly Roll did something really, really cool. He returned to his alma mater in Tennessee, and it was for a very, very special visit.
Yeah, so Antioch High School, where he went, unfortunately had a tragic school shooting there. Took the lives of the shooter and another student. So Jelly Roll went back. There was no video. They didn't take any video in the school. They didn't release. But he spoke to both the faculty and the students. He took time to discuss the tragedy with everyone and then lightened the mood, took selfies, hung out with them. And the district released a statement after just saying, thanking Jelly Roll for reaching out and showing support during a time when they really needed it. He's such a really genuinely amazing
great guy. He's a great guy.
He really is. He's the best.
And people are wondering what's going on with Justin Bieber posting another video to fuel the drug rumors. This time, I don't know if you saw it yesterday, but he's smoking something directly into the camera and blowing smoke. And so everybody's like, putting their comments up, wondering what is going on there. So what are we watching? If you watched the reboot of the Wizards of Waverly Place over on Disney, you will see Selena Gomez on there tonight, so that will be pretty cool. You've got a countdown to the Oscars because you know that is going down on Sunday. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the
Rohirrim.
Thank you. That is on Max tonight. I knew that, I knew I could look to Nate for that. Also, Tate McRae, remember, your musical guest on SNL this weekend. And there's a lot. So if you just check your listings and your
Oh, Shane Gillis is hosting.
Yes, that's right.
Him.
Shane Gillis is hosting, and Tate McRae is your musical guest. And that is my Danielle report.
Hey, Nate, War of the
Rohirrim.
Thank you.
He was so good. He's so good, Nate.
Nate, we like Nate. Can we keep him, Mommy?
Yes,
Can we
yes.
keep him? Okay.
Yes.
You know what today is? It's National Pancake Day. I just had to throw that out
Why
there.
haven't we ordered IHOP yet, guys?
Why have
Tuesday.
I thought it was today.
No, I think it's next Tuesday because that's when you can get free pancakes at IHOP.
Oh, I have conflicting reports.
I gladly pay you next Tuesday for a pancake today.
Don't we have this debate every year that there are like two?
Several. I think there's national and then international.
It says Tuesday, March 4th.
This says February 28th. I don't know why.
Maybe it's French Toast Day.
Oh, I'll tell you why. It's from this sheet right here. Are you see? Okay. Anyone?
Yes.
Danielle's not paying attention. Hello.
No.
That's who wrote it. That's who wrote it. Okay.
Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense.
Our trusted, whatever. So, I mean, if it's National Pancake Day Tuesday, which it will be, okay, does French toast count?
No. French toast is
No,
French toast.
that's
It is
bread.
National Chocolate Souffle Day.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay, who's running out to grab some chocolate souffle?
Do you know, it's also Shrove Tuesday is also Pancake Day on Tuesday, which is like the last day before Lent kicks off.
Tuesday, yeah.
Right, Fat Tuesday. It's also called Shrove Tuesday. So Sheldon, he always makes crepes in my house because they always celebrated that way in England by making crepes. So he brings.
Oh, how fun!
Oh, it's so awesome. He makes such good crepes.
Fat Tuesday. That's right. We're Mardi Gras is coming up, kids. Here we go. All right, so Tuesday. Make sure we have pancakes Tuesday. And I don't know what else is going on. Okay, back to chocolate souffles. Has anyone else other than me in this room made a chocolate souffle or a souffle at all?
Never tried.
So, I went through the souffle phase. Is that like a really gay thing? I don't know.
Making them?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And yeah, you do have to be careful. You can't, make any sudden movements near the oven or they will fall. But you know what? I love sweet. Is this a bougie conversation? Yes. I love sweet souffles and savory souffles. I'm going to do a souffle for the morning show sometime. But
nice.
We have to be near an oven, so I don't know how we're going to make that happen.
Well, you have to invite us to your house.
Okay. But see, you only come out during the summer. Who wants a summer souffle? Ugh, God, no.
What even is
God,
a summer souffle? I couldn't identify that. What is
Well,
it?
I guess any souffle would work.
Okay.
But also keep in mind, souffle, they just got more bougie because of the price of eggs. So we got that going for us. Hey, are eggs going down at all? Are they still going up?
No.
They're going up.
Yeah. And chicken's going up too, which makes a lot of
So
sense.
I wonder what's going to happen for this Easter with coloring Easter eggs and stuff like
Plastic.
Because I was like, things are really expensive. What are we going to do?
And someone's going to come out and go, you can't use plastic eggs. You're ruining the environment.
Yep.
Okay, well, what do we do? Oh, God.
That person will be me.
Thank you.
You're
I'm going to buy plastic eggs and just throw them at you. Like kryptonite. Hey, do you have a game? You want to play something? Have
I
some fun?
do. So, the Oscars are coming up this weekend. Everybody's excited about that. And I thought we could do another round of just one line. We'll give you one line from a movie. Can you guess the movie?
Okay. All right. That was great. And the woman that played last week, she was awesome.
Oh, yeah, she was
Or
great.
the other day.
Right through.
All right. I tell you what, if you know movies, you got to know movies to play this. Otherwise, you will fail miserably and be so embarrassed. If you know movies and you can figure out the movie from just one little clue, one line, then call Diamond now. 800-242-0100.
That's weird. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You like to live smart, but eating smart can be overwhelming. That's why Factor sends you chef-prepared meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. It's like putting dinner on autopilot. Pretty smart, right? Upgrade your plate, optimize your nutrition, and eat smart with Factor. Go to factormeals.com. Get started today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, so Gandhi, the official game director of the show, the GD. I don't know. I never knew you wanted a title, but she wanted to be called the game director.
Thank you.
Poof, you're the game director. She came up with another game today. Tell everyone what it's about.
All right, we're just going to give you one line from a very popular movie. And the line's very popular itself, and you just have to identify that movie. Just one line.
Okay. Oh, well, let's go talk to Lacey, line 9. Lacey says, "Hi, Lacey." Lacey says she knows her film. Do you watch a lot of movies, Lacey?
Oh, I love watching movies.
Okay, I can tell. I think we got a good one here. So, Lacey, tell us something about you. Well, Lacey, what do you do? What is it you do? Do you work? Do you hang out? What do you do?
I'm a third grade teacher. I'm on my way to work. Do I have the best memory? No. Am I excited? Yes. Am I going to embarrass myself? Probably. I just texted all of my friends and family to listen, so yes.
Oh, excellent. Yay.
I love that.
I love that. That means we have more listeners than ever in beautiful Thomasville, Georgia. Okay, we're good. We're good, Lacey. Now we love having you. Win or lose, we win with Lacey. All right, Lacey, let's see how you do. What you're going to do is just sit there and listen closely. It's kind of challenging on the phone sometimes, but we'll do our best to pump the sound into your ear hole as loudly as possible, okay?
Okay. Right next to my hole.
I beg you. Yes. Okay. Well, no, your ear hole. Your
Lacey,
ear.
wow.
Your ear. Okay. Here we go, Lacey. Here is just one line. Movie number 1.
But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
Oh, okay, that was really hard to hear, but is it 10 Things I Hate About You?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, my gosh. Right out of the chute. All right, Scary, make sure you turn these way loud, okay?
Got it.
All right, here is just one line. Movie number 2.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Come on.
Poke your eye out, kid. Oh, okay, I know. I've heard this before. You're going to poke your eye
Okay,
out.
we'll play it again. Here it is.
An older movie.
Here it is.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh my God. Okay. Dang, I don't know. I know I've heard it before, and you're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna.
And maybe it was from a BB gun, possibly.
A Red Ryder one.
Oh, is it a Christmas movie?
It's a Christmas movie, but what? Okay, you're.
You guys had already buzzed it.
Gandhi's getting mad. Gandhi's getting fuming mad over
I would
there.
like to be called the game czar, not the game
Okay.
director.
All right. Well, Gandhi doesn't. Gandhi thinks we gave you too many clues.
No,
but
I
okay,
like
all
her.
right.
It's fine.
All right. Here we go. Here is. Oh, this is a great one. Just one line movie number 3.
They named it San Diego, which of course in German means a whale's vagina.
I have no idea. I do not remember watching or hearing anything.
Okay.
About a whale's
Well. Well, it's San Diego. Means a whale's vagina. That is from Anchorman. I don't know if you saw Anchorman.
Oh yeah. Oh, my husband's probably so mad at me.
Oh, see, what's your husband's name? I wish he was here with us.
I wish he was too. His name's Rich. He's at work.
All right. We'll get him here next time. All right. All right. No problem, Lacey. Here is just one line movie number 4.
By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me.
Oh, great movie.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it. Now you're back on the horse. All right, Lacey, here is just one line movie number 5.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
And now I'm back off the horse. I have no idea.
Oh. That is from Danielle Teller.
The Lion King.
The Lion King.
That is Scar.
Boo.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Oh, yeah, that's Scar.
Yeah.
Actually, that was Nate.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Just one line. This is movie. Oh, this was a good one. Movie number 6.
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day. Besides, we both know I'm training to become a cage fighter.
I want to go back and watch all of these.
Okay,
now.
guys, let's play it one more time, but you can't make any noise. Here we go.
sorry.
Here is just one line. Number 6.
Don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day. Besides, we both know I'm training to become a cage fighter.
What's that?
Yeah, that's Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes, it is. Darn tootin'. All right. Yeah, I'm learning from Lacey. You can tell what sort of movie she really likes. The screwed up movies.
I'm
Here
a
we go.
weird one, I know.
Yes, you are. That's why we love you. All right, just one line. Let's go back to this genre. This is movie number 7.
Daddy, I love him.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Lacey, come on.
Can I hear it one more time?
Yeah, one more time. One more time.
Daddy, I love him.
Nope. I'm not going to waste time.
Okay, that was The Little Mermaid. Yeah, I don't. Maybe Lacey's not into like Disney animated things. Okay, all right.
I mean, I did tell Diamond I like horror movies, so.
All right. Well, maybe this one will do. Just one line. This is movie number. Oh, this is an obscure one for some, but I love this movie. Just one line. Movie number 8.
Forever. Forever. Forever.
Scariest movie ever, The Sandlot.
Yes, you did. You did get that. All right. Here's a movie from my favorite genre. Here is just one line. Movie number 9.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
That's Brokeback Mountain.
Yes, it is. Oh my God, I love the tent scene. Okay, fine.
Oh my God, my husband and his best friend, they know that movie.
Whoa, hey. Here we go. Just one line. Just one line. Movie number 10. What is this from?
Did we just become best friends? Yup. You want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
Oh man, y'all are picking the best movies. That's Step Brothers.
Yes, it is. And there you go, Lacey. Let's look at the scoreboard. She did pretty well. She got
I'm so happy I
7.
didn't embarrass myself in front of y'all.
No, not at all. You got 7 out of 10. Gandhi, is that okay with you?
Yes, we'll give her a 7 out of 10.
As 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Gandhi's, she would say 6 out of 10 because
Okay.
she thought we gave you too many clues. But Lacey, we like you. We like you a lot.
I love you guys, and this was so much fun. I can't believe I got through. Me and my son are in the car like, oh my God!
I love that. I love that you're talking about whales' vaginas in front of your son. This is
Yes.
very interesting.
Yeah, don't worry, he's 8.
All 8-year-olds know that.
Okay. All good. So, Lacey, by the way, and all your friends listening, we love you. Thanks for listening as well. We have this much fun every day, so listen to us. What do you have for our friend Lacey?
Oh, we're going to load her down with a full Elvis Duran apparel line thanks to Hackensack Meridian Health and that $50 Wendy's gift card so she can get
There you
a
go. Drive on through, Lacey, and thanks for listening. You have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you. I'm so happy to talk to you guys.
As we are with you. Hold on one second. And there you have it. We've got a busy day. We've got Guy Fieri. I smell chicken cooking already. We've got a busy day. Should we do 3 things or just roll on?
Just take a break there, Duran.
We're going to take a break. Gandhi, you did enough on that break with all those movies.
Okay.
So you're good. You're good.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Welcome home, honey. At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles in desert heat and Arctic cold to creating AI that can anticipate your needs and preferences on the road. They demand every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Just like that, and I'm back, bro.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You know what? We're just having this weird conversation. Danielle was saying, God, you know what? Let's get breakfast. Who's paying? I'll Venmo you. So Danielle asked, what do we do before Venmo? And Gandhi said, tell him what you said.
Carry cash.
Carry cash.
But that is what
I
you
was
did,
like,
right?
It is what we did.
It is what we did.
It's like, isn't it funny how we have to remember, like, it was that long ago we carried cash?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now,
And
when
then
you whip cash out, people look at you like you're like an alien.
Yeah, it's like a check. You have to
Yeah.
endorse it. And then Scary goes, "Oh, what do we do before Uber?" I went, we drove.
Called a cab.
I don't remember a time before Uber. Or
what?
No, it's just crazy because it seems so long ago. Or it just sucks because we grew up without a phone. How did you if you have to make a call? We never had phones in our pockets.
You go to a payphone, or
No.
you had a beeper. Yes, you did. What, Nate?
Oh, there's another one. Like, what? Did the Mets win last night? Like, that was a thing. You didn't know.
yeah.
You didn't know if your team won. It's so
You know
easy
what?
to go to your phone now and figure it out.
You actually had to listen to a news station or call a friend to find out who won the game last night.
Yep.
Or watch the news and wait for the news segment at 20 past the hour to come on. You know, it's like, oh my God. But my favorite, what did we do before Venmo? We carried cash. Oh, that's right. It made me feel so stupid. I forgot.
Don't get me started with printing out MapQuest maps to try and
Oh
find
my
a place
gosh.
to go.
Remember taking them out in the car and they were so big, like you would unfold it and then
You
it's
have to
in your
unfold it.
face and you can't see where you're going.
Or it'd be like I always talk about what was the actor who's always like looking for fugitives? I don't know.
Tommy Lee
actually-
Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. You know, all right, so he would get his map out. He would spread it out over the front of the Ford LTD.
Yeah, he couldn't see.
And he'd go, you're going to go that way. He's going to point to the map. You're going to go that way. And now they hand you a phone. You it's on your phone.
Crazy.
That's it. When we go on a trip, we have to have a map on the hood of the car.
And even now, when the or the Google directions will say go southwest, I'm like, which way is that?
Southwest.
Thank God for the little flashlight thing that
Yeah.
shows you which way you need to turn.
It's crazy.
It's like, what did we do before we had AAA? Well, you changed your own tire.
Yeah.
The terror.
Remember that time we had a tire changing contest between Scary and Danielle, and she beat him hands down.
I won.
I bet we could do it again today, and she would still win.
100%.
200%. Scary would call AAA. Yeah, Danielle, she would fix the tire, and she'd crash her car.
Hey. Oh, I did do that. Remember you guys tried to teach me stick shift? And
Yes.
I got in the car and I drove it up the curb into the pole, and it was a listener who had lent us his car.
No.
That
There
wasn't
was
good.
Still in litigation.
Sorry.
You know, if you're rolling through Wendy's today, the son of Baconator is my suggestion. The reason why I'm bringing up the son of Baconator, Wendy, it's like $3 for a limited time. As you know, Wendy's is a partner of ours. And, of course, they want me to share the info. They're serving up this deal. It's bacon, never frozen beef. Applewood smoked bacon is what the bacon is. Melty cheese. I love how they can't say cheese. It's melty cheese.
Yeah.
It's not bacon. It's Applewood smoked bacon. And it's for $3. The son of a Baconator, the son of Baconator, rather, is available for a limited time, so pick one up. I mean, come on. It's bacon. And the reason why I thought of talking about that for our friends at Wendy's, because Danielle just ordered bacon.
I did. I wanted a bacon.
Did you get
egg.
pancakes?
I did not. We got egg sandwich. And I really wanted crispy bacon.
All right. You're getting it.
Yeah.
Who is it I know? Oh, you know Mikey, our friend Mikey Russo? He insists his bacon is limp and like almost not totally fully cooked.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
I like mine to be a little bendy. I don't like it
Do you like bendy bacon?
I like bendy bacon. I can't have it.
Wasn't she your favorite dancer?
Yeah. No, I really like it. Just a hair limp.
A hair lip?
No, hair limp.
Hair limp.
Oh, hair limp. I like it crispy. Like I like it when I pick it up. It just kind of crumbles in my hand.
Disintegrates.
Absolutely. That's why I always do my bacon in the oven. I crisp that crap right up. This has been the weirdest conversation, but don't forget, for a limited time only at Wendy's, the son of Baconator, only $3. How you like that? We got Guy Fieri in about an hour or so. The chicken has arrived. They're battering it now in that brine of buttermilk and pickle juice. And we're going to fry it up and have more Guy Fieri chicken from Guy's Chicken coming up in a few minutes. We have a $1,000 Atlantis free money phone tap coming up, and you can win that trip to Atlantis as well. That's coming up next. But right now, three things from Gandhi. What's up?
All right, the long-awaited Jeffrey Epstein documents released by the DOJ Thursday provided little new information. About 200 pages in that document dump contained flight logs and contact lists that include hundreds of associates, most already made public. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said in a letter to FBI Director Kash Patel Thursday that she had received only 200 pages of those documents. She's demanding the full and complete Epstein files delivered to her office by 8 a.m. Eastern today, so just about a half an hour. Some companies are bracing and some aren't fazed at all by consumers and activists calling for an economic blackout today. The idea is to not spend money for 24 hours, a protest against corporate greed and companies that have pulled back on supporting diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. There are also calls for additional boycotts of big box companies. And finally, the planets are set to align tonight in a rare celestial event. Just after dusk, Mercury will join Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Venus, and Saturn in the western sky. Saturn and Neptune will be the hardest to see because they'll be close to the horizon.
She said Uranus and hardest in the same sentence.
I'm not even done yet, Danielle. Binoculars or a telescope will be needed to see Uranus and Neptune. And those are your three things.
I love how Gandhi she mowed right through it, man. She knew someone in this stupid room is going to go.
Yep. And it wasn't Froggy. Frog, I'm so shocked.
I'm being a good boy today, Danielle.
All
I'm
right,
not going to get me in trouble with Elvis today, Danielle.
Your $1,000 Atlantis free money phone tap coming right up.
Another free money phone tap coming up next. Stop calling here. For the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show free money phone tap, no purchase necessary. Void in Montana, New Mexico, Washington, and where prohibited. For more info and rules, go to elvisduran.com/contest. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. What? The free money phone tap.
You know, I'm going to miss this Atlantis free money phone tap. I tell you why, because every morning when we talk about it, we talk about Atlantis, Bahamas, I get that feeling of what it's like to be there, because we go and we love the sand, we love the casino, we love the dining, we love everything. And of course, Gandhi loves the wildlife.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
Absolutely.
White sand beaches, oceanfront golfing, if you're into that, daily culinary journeys. It's just a rush to run up to your room and you check in to Atlantis, Bahamas, take off your clothes, put on your shorts, your little white legs, go downstairs and you put your feet in the sand. It's amazing. You know you deserve that. You know you need it. It's luxury. It's adventure. It's Caribbean's most lavish destination, Atlantis, Bahamas. And all this week, we've been giving away $1,000 every day with the free money phone tap, thanks to them. And every time someone wins, another person's qualified to win a trip to Atlantis. So let's do that for you right now. If you're caller 100, you win $1,000 and you're qualified. You're the last one to qualify. 1 out of 5 chances of winning. The last ones to qualify for this trip to Atlantis, Bahamas. It's pretty cool. And keep in mind, you don't have to wait to win. You can go to AtlantisBahamas.com and book your own trip. There's great deals going on year-round. AtlantisBahamas.com. All right, call me now if you want to win the 1,000 and maybe the trip to Atlantis, Bahamas. 800-242-0100. Here's your free money phone tap.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
Let's do it. Danielle.
Yes.
Is giving us a phone tap today. What do you have today?
All right, well, Jackie says, my husband drives a Hummer, and every morning before he leaves to work at around 7:30 a.m., he drives down the street and beeps the horn at the kids. So I want you to call from the neighborhood and say, not for anything, but it's 7:30 in the morning. Can you please stop beeping the horn?
Well, this is good.
So that's what we did.
Today's Danielle phone tap. Let's listen in.
Hello.
Ray, please.
Who's calling?
Ray.
Yes.
I live over on Cuddy Road.
Okay.
Can you please stop it at 7:30 in the morning with the beeping?
Excuse me?
You have the black Hummer, right?
Yes.
You're driving me crazy.
Okay.
Every morning, 7:30, I gotta hear a beeping sound. I'm trying to friggin' sleep, and I don't need to hear it.
Okay, I gotta tell you that, if you'd asked me nice, maybe I would do it.
Why would you at 7:30 in the morning beep a big car like that?
Well, because I'm beeping at my kids. I'm saying goodbye to them.
Okay. Can you do it in the house before you leave?
Like I tell you, normally I would have no problem with what you're asking me because I didn't realize I was doing that.
Okay.
But
so what's the
I
problem?
really don't like you coming off like a big shot. I don't give a what you think either.
The fact that you got a Hummer in the first place is ridiculous.
What were you coming off now?
I'm just
what's your name? What's your name?
Doesn't matter what my name is. Obviously, usually when someone has a Hummer, they're making up for other things that are not up to par.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
What are you? You're a idiot.
What do you mean? Excuse me. Why are you cursing
You
at me?
heard me. You're a idiot.
Am I cursing at you?
I don't give a what you're doing. What the you would come off talking like that to me?
Okay, you know what? I've heard in the neighborhood. Let's just say.
You've heard what?
I've heard. I heard you making up for stuff.
What? You're a idiot.
Why are you driving a black Hummer in such a wonderful neighborhood? You're kind of like messing up the neighborhood.
Oh, you're a loser.
Okay, I'm a loser. You've got the Hummer to try and prove something, but I'm the loser.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you're hanging up on me?
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay. If I call you little blonde Guidette wife, would she talk to me?
She might beat the out of you, too, just like I'm going to do. Why don't you send your husband to my door?
I don't have a husband.
Yeah, well, what a surprise.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Who the could be married to a like you?
First of all, I got lots of guys that want to get on my okay?
Hey, listen, do me a favor. Lose this number. I'll stop beeping, all right?
Can you get rid of the car, too?
No, I'm not getting rid of the car.
Well, it's making our neighborhood look like an eyesore.
Your house probably makes the neighborhood look like an eyesore.
My house is nice. Have you seen my house?
No, which one is it?
Oh, none of your business. Ah!
Lady, why don't you go yourself?
You know what? I work for the town, and so I
don't
can
give
hear...
a who you work for. Hey, listen to me. I don't give a who you work for.
I
Is
can
that clear
break...
enough for you?
It's clear enough for me, but don't talk about...
You want to call like you're some... what do you think you are? I don't give a who you are. Send the cops to my house.
You should give a because I have the power to listen in on any phone call you ever make.
Go yourself. How about that?
Please. Why don't you just get rid of the Hummer and get out of the neighborhood?
Why don't you tell me where you live? You want to hide behind where you live? You want to hide behind your job? You want to hide behind where you're calling from? I told you before, if you'd have asked me nice to begin with, I have no problem with that.
I'm not.
If you want to be some kind of big shot CIA, go yourself.
CIA? What is that supposed to mean?
What do you think it's supposed to mean? What do you think it's supposed to mean? You're a dumbass.
You're the dumbass.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me.
You know why you're a dumbass?
You want to hide behind who you are. Listen to me, lady. I'm going to stop beeping because it's the right thing to do. I don't ever want to hear from you again unless you want to come to my front door. You're a loser, okay? Get a life.
You're driving the Hummer because you got no ding-dong.
Get a life.
I've got a life, dear. And believe me, it's a lot better than your little blonde twitty thing that's running around the neighborhood.
You hear that, Jackie?
I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her.
What is there?
Jackie, you're on the phone, too. I'm so glad I got both of you.
What do you got to say? You want to hide behind your anonymity?
Sweetie, I don't have to hide anything. All I know is you got to
you are. Who the hell are you? You know who I am. I don't know who you are.
How long have you lived in the neighborhood?
Listen to me. Don't ask me more questions, all right?
Listen to me. I'm a big goombad.
Listen, I'm not going to beep anymore in the morning. If I get one more call from you, I'm going to go up the whole street beeping. Well, where does she live?
I live with Elvis Duran.
You better not. Jackie, you set me up.
This is Danielle Monaro Duran.
You're not even going to be able to play this on the radio. You jerk.
Oh, we've got a beepy beeps. We'll be fine.
Sorry, babe.
You're good.
Elvis Duran phone tap.
What the hell's a beepy beep?
I don't know. But we got them. We got some beepy beeps. That was your $1,000 Atlantis, Bahamas free money phone tap. Line 2 is Marcy. Let's change Marcy's day just a little bit. Yo, Marcy. Is she there? Marcy, is that you?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank God the phone worked just enough to get you on. Marcy, you are caller 100. You won $1,000 with a free money phone tap.
Oh, that's amazing.
It is amazing, but wait, there's more. We've had $5,000 winners this week with the Atlantis free money phone tap. That means you and 4 others are in the running to win a trip to Atlantis, Bahamas. And we're going to choose that winner next week. It could be you. Have you ever been to Atlantis?
No, I've been dying to go.
No, you got to go. You're going to love it. When you do win, I hope you win. Marcy, $1,000 is already yours, though. Hold on 1 second and thank you, and have a great weekend. And we'll let you know next week if you won the trip. Now, if you want to escape to luxury and adventure and the best food and the most festive wildlife and that refreshed casino, simply go to AtlantisBahamas.com and book your own trip. And thank you, Atlantis. We love you. Hey, what do you have coming up next with your report, Danielle?
Katy Perry is going to space, and Zendaya is in the new Shrek.
Hi-oh.
Elvis Duran's after party.
Okay, Danielle.
He's going to start.
If you're going to up.
Topics you'd never hear on the air.
Oh, God, get away from me. I can't eat that.
Listen now on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is what is it called?
Elvis Duran's after party.
Ask for it by name.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Let Audible expand your life by listening. It's so easy to tap into your well-being with audiobooks and podcasts and originals on better health, relationships, finance, and a lot more. Reach those goals you've set for yourself. Sign up today for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Elvis. What is this? Is it Friday yet?
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Just watch me dance.
I've been so dancey lately.
Elvis Duran, how are you, buddy?
You know what?
Just watch me.
Hey, love me some Friday.
It's Friday.
Let the dancing begin.
Just watch me.
Elvis Duran and the morning show.
Yeah, I got home and just flipping around channels last night. Couldn't really land on anything I wanted to commit to. So, Nate, you know what I did?
What?
I always go back to The Crown. It's always there. I've seen the opening episode of The Crown 50 million times because I just love it so much. I'm going to go see that movie Bugsy. I'll tell you why. Not go, but I'll pull it up on streaming. Someone just sent a text in saying, today is Bugsy Siegel's birthday. Gandhi, do you know who that was?
Yes, he was a gangster.
He was a gangster, but what's he famous for?
No idea.
He's the one who moved to the middle of the desert in Nevada and basically started Las Vegas.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, Las Vegas was there, but he was the one that started he built the very first, was it the Sands Hotel? I can't remember. He built the first, Las Vegas hotel with gambling.
Whoa.
And, of course, the mob ended up killing him. But anyway.
Oh.
So if you see Bugsy Siegel, wish him happy birthday.
Okay.
I don't know. Where am I going to go with that? Yes. What's up?
We're talking about TV shows, and I think you guys might hate me for this. I cannot get through Succession. I just quit. I called my sister. I said, just tell me what happens. I can't take this.
You're not alone. There's a lot of people that really don't get into there's a rhythm to that show that a lot of people are just disturbed by. I get it.
I felt like the same episode on repeat. They have an alliance this day. There's a different alliance the next day. Back to the same alliance the next day. Just over and over. The chaos.
You know what I think that might be? I watched it every week from week to week. Trying to binge that show would be exhausting.
Yeah, it would be.
I thought about throwing my TV out the window.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, there's that.
I hate this.
I'll warn the pedestrians below. Succession it can grate on you, but if you're into it, it's kind of. I was into it the first 2 seasons, last season.
Okay.
Because each season is like a different show. Ugh. What are we doing? Some sound here? You want to get some sound on?
We got Danielle's report.
Oh, Danielle, she makes a lot of sound. We'll do that.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, it was the Flamingo Hotel. Thank you, Texter. The Flamingo Hotel that Bugsy Siegel started.
It was crazy because you remember there was nothing. It was totally dirt and
That's it.
Yeah, and then all of a
Sand.
sudden this one hotel pops up out of nowhere. It's crazy. Crazy.
There you go. And now look at it.
Yep.
All right, Danielle report and then sound with Garrett. You're up first, Danielle.
All right, well, we know the Oscars are going down this coming Sunday, and Gandhi just found out what is in the Oscar gift bags. Now, you all know
Oh, boy.
they give them a lot. 6 figures the Oscar gift bags are worth. High-end beauty treatments, trips, plastic surgery offers, apparently celebrity arms and liposuction and legs liposuction, valued at like $20,000. It's crazy. There's some slimming effect thing, this 360-degree, I don't know what the hell it is. But here's my question. They all have their own plastic surgeons. So if I get a gift certificate in my gift bag from a plastic surgeon,
Right.
you're probably not going to use it, right?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about the gift bags. And this has been known for years. The gift bags at the Oscars and the Grammys, this and that, most of this stuff is never used, ever. So they say it's a $500 million thing, but no one uses it.
Can you regift it?
And you can't transfer it.
But I wonder, so would it freak somebody out if they gave me like a $20,000 something and I actually used it and they didn't expect it? Would they be like, oh
They'd
my
hang
God.
up the phone. I'm sorry, bad connection. No, I mean, some of this stuff is tangible and you can have it, but the expensive experiences, most people do not use them.
Yeah, they don't, first of all, they don't need them. So, you know.
Well, they don't need them, and I think it's kind of considered tacky to use them.
Yeah, oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Then
it
why
is.
the hell do you give, what's the point then?
Because those people get ads, they get promotion.
Okay. All right, so Katy Perry and Gayle King will join Blue Origin's first all-female crew on a space flight this coming spring. Lauren Sanchez will be there, among other people, and Katy Perry is very excited. She said that she is going to reach for the stars, and this will be the first all-female space flight since 1963.
Wow.
Sabrina Carpenter just announced some additional dates for her short and sweet tour. She's kicking off her next round in Pittsburgh in October. Then she's going to do 3 nights in New York City at the Garden, 2 nights in Nashville. Then she's going to go to Toronto, and then she will close it out in Los Angeles. And if you would like, tickets are going on sale for the new dates to the general public on March 7th at 10 a.m. local. Disney is so excited because their Marvel's Spidey and his amazing friends doing so well for them. The series is currently airing season 3 on Disney Junior. It is a kid show. And then season 4 is coming this summer, but it's doing so well, they're already calling for a season 5. So they're very excited because, Marvel's been having some issues lately, so thankfully we're getting back on track. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy are finally making their way to streaming. Sony Pictures.
Finally.
Yeah, but we don't know where yet.
Damn it.
Sony Pictures Entertainment just announced that they're taking bids from major media and tech company for the streaming rights for both of those game shows. Do you know how much money these places are going to pay to stream those shows?
I've been so upset that I can't stream Jeopardy. It
What?
drives me nuts, and now I'm going to be able to.
Hopefully you'll be able to sue. Yeah. And Everybody Loves Raymond reunion is finally in the works. Now, Ray Romano has been against doing a reboot, and that's because some people have passed away, like Peter Boyle, Doris Roberts, who played Raymond's parents. They've passed away, and he doesn't really want to do the show without them. But a reunion-type show, he is open to that with some classic clips, behind-the-scenes stories, some interviews, so that could be on the way. Zendaya is going to be in Shrek 5. She's joining the cast. She will be playing the daughter of Shrek. And so that's coming, and you guys know everybody else is back. Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz, Eddie Murphy is back as Donkey, and the new movie will be hitting your theaters December 23rd, 2026. Last Breath is out in your theaters today. Also, what are we watching? If you watch The Wizards of Waverly Place tonight on Disney Plus, you will see, it's the reboot, by the way, not the original, you will see Selena Gomez. She's back tonight, so that's pretty cool. You have got a countdown to the Oscars tonight. You also have The Lord of the Rings, The War of the...
Rohirrim.
Thank you. And SNL gives you Shane Gillis as your host and Tate McRae as your musical guest. And again, don't forget, Sunday night you have the Oscars, and that is my Danielle report.
Excellent, Danielle. It is New Music Friday, so we get into Sound with Garrett. I know you have a couple of new songs you want to give us a piece of, right?
Yes. First, let's start with it kind of is music, but Frankie Muniz is a big NASCAR driver now. Remember him from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just the other day, he was in a NASCAR race and they had to stop on the track, which then the people in the pit get in your head and go, hey, turn everything off. And this is what happened.
Turned off all fans, all cool suit, even this main power, So I have to turn my Creed CD off? Yes, unfortunately that'll have to be off. With arms wide open, under the sunlight. Thank you for singing what was playing in my head. Welcome to this place, I'll show you
me ask you, if you were a race car driver, would you be listening to Creed? I don't know.
Only if I wanted to crash.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about new music.
Hold on. Who would you listen to, Gandhi? If you were a race car driver, I'd be Gaga.
To drive fast?
Yes.
It would have to be some type of like rock or metal.
Thrashing stuff.
Yeah.
See, I would do Pink, get the party started.
Oh, okay. I can
More
see that.
Skrillex, please.
Skrillex. Okay, back to you.
All right. Now back to new music that dropped. We kicked the show off with Benson Boone, and here is Sorry, I'm Here for Someone Else.
I'm sorry I'm here for someone else. It's good to see your face, and I really hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry I'm here.
Okay, love him. That song is awesome.
Yes.
Love it. I'm going to listen to it all weekend.
And now Halsey has a new one. This is called Safe Word.
Okay.
My safe word's banana.
Mine's deeper.
And then finally, Lizzo gives us Love in Real Life.
Wow. Those last two songs have, they're sonically the same song.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but different sounds from them, though, right there.
I love that. And you're a good American.
Thank
Garrett.
you very much.
Thank you so much. Let's see. I'm going to play a song. You want to hear a little Gaga? Or you want to hear a little SZA? Some Sexy Red and Bruno? Yeah.
Oh, this is tough.
Yes,
Do
please.
you need a little Fat Juicy? I love this song. Wow, Lady Gaga, Abracadabra. I love her. Her voice is so great in that song. You know, we were talking about voices. Actually, the vocal quality of some of these artists that we play. Some of them, use auto-tune when they do their sessions, and it corrects their voice to put it right on tune. And sometimes you don't know they're using it. Back in the 1970s, before they had auto-tune, there was a band called Boston. This is way before everyone's time. And the lead singer was Brad Delp, who is no longer with us. There was a song called More Than a Feeling. Maybe you've heard it before. Listen to this guy's voice. His voice is crazy. And so it sounds almost like there is auto-tune, but they didn't have it back then. So what they would do is they would overdub. They would sing over their voice like 2 or 3 times to make it sound like that. Wow. It's crazy. I don't know. There's nothing better than a great vocalist. There's so many fantastic vocalists that never have a hit. Yes. And there are so many people who have gone to number 1 many times who can't sing worth a damn.
Yes, very much
And that's
so.
just the way it is, Into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi. And, Guy Fieri, do you smell the chicken frying?
Oh, thank God.
Bring it.
Chicken Guy is his new restaurant down the street in Times Square. He's brought us chicken for the 2nd time this week, which I think is just fascinating. We're going to get into the mind of Guy Fieri. You're going to be surprised. There are things about him you don't know. You're about to find out in a few minutes. All right, Gandhi, 3 things. What's up?
Okay, China is threatening to retaliate after talk of another 10% tariff hike on Chinese goods could be coming. President Trump announced Thursday that he was imposing more tariffs on Chinese exports to the U.S. starting March 4th. China's Ministry of Commerce responded today saying it firmly opposes the threat and vowed that China will take all necessary countermeasures to defend its legitimate rights and interests. Mexico is sending dozens of drug lords to the U.S. Mexico's,
good.
Yes. Well, they're coming for trials. Mexico's Attorney General's office confirmed that officials started extraditing 29 cartel figures currently in Mexican jails. The crime bosses include a high-ranking fentanyl drug lord in the Sinaloa cartel, another who was convicted of murdering a DEA agent back in the 80s. Also being extradited are members of the violent Zetas gang, who are known for dissolving their rivals in acid and other bloody tactics.
All right.
Yeah, they're all coming. The State Department has not commented on those extraditions.
I thought they were coming in for a convention.
Right.
Or something. I
Could
don't
you
know.
imagine them announcing that?
A trade show. Like, look at this barrel. You could actually boil your enemies in this thing over here.
The best plastic you've ever seen.
Yes.
And finally, Newsweek magazine has come out with its ranking of the world's best hospitals, and the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota is on top. The list is put together considering recommendations from medical experts, patient surveys, and performance indications like hygiene measures, patient safety, and the quality of treatment. The Mayo Clinic in Minnesota came out at number 1 in the rankings, while the Cleveland Clinic placed second in the rankings for a 7th straight year. And we know how much medical care is changing, and we appreciate the good ones. So that's some good news. And those are your 3 things.
Thank you. You know what? Nate has worked so hard on not only this week's shows. We had such a kick-ass week of shows this week with incredible guests. Next week, a legend will be joining us. Vanna White will be here. I'm so excited to talk to Vanna White.
Vanna.
And next week, our friends at Pet Meds are bringing us not puppies, but a free money phone tap week. An entire week of $1,000 free money phone taps thanks to Pet Meds. By the way, did we get an adoption count from the puppies yesterday? Did anyone adopt a puppy?
Yeah. I wonder if they all got adopted.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. We'll find out. We'll let you know when we come back from the weekend.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for some fried chicken with Guy Fieri?
Yes.
All right, we're going to take you to Flavor Town. Coming right up.
Oh, now we gotta go. Good morning. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You like to live smart, but eating smart can be overwhelming. That's why Factor sends you chef-prepared meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. It's like putting dinner on autopilot. Pretty smart, right? Upgrade your plate, optimize your nutrition, and eat smart with Factor. Go to factormeals.com. Get started today.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
He was here Wednesday. Bad news. He remembered the address and he's back. It's Guy Fieri is in the house.
He brought food.
I haven't been here for 5 seconds, and I already had the truck back over me. Okay,
Look at
I got it. Well, it's great to be home.
We love it when you're here. We love it when you're anywhere, and you're everywhere. We've seen you. Last week you were at the South Beach Wine Food Festival. And,
Which I didn't. I noticed you weren't there this year. Are you still have that restraining order? I mean,
Yes.
You're not allowed to come around within 500 feet of the. I'm going to have that removed.
You have the power. We have so much to talk about with you. First of all, Chicken Guy right down the street in Times Square is open. We had a tasting of that Wednesday, and you brought some more today.
Right. I just figured you. I was looking at you, and I'm thinking, you can't even walk out in a heavy wind now. You're so light. You have to have like lead feet and lead boots like those divers had back in the day.
If I took my shirt off, I would clear this room. It's not a pretty sight.
Is that what it? Okay.
Yeah. One thing we love, one of the many things we love about Chicken Guy, the sauces you have for this fried chicken. And no one loves sauce more than Gandhi.
I have my flight.
She has her flight of sauces.
She told me that we have a flight of sauces.
Yes.
Which sauce are you loving the most?
Oh, okay. So the buffalo is very good. So is the barbecue. I got the special sauce, which is the one I think I like the most.
That's funny. That is the #1 selling sauce across the country.
What's in it?
We're in 30,000 grocery stores across the country with Flavortown sauces. I mean, Flavortown sauce is on fire. And it started out as donkey sauce was the #1 sauce, which I still is my favorite sauce.
Uh-huh.
But the secret sauce, that's more of a kind of what we'd call fry sauce in the Midwest. So it's got a little ketchup, it's got a little mustard, got a little mayo, got a little bit of spice, got a little seasoning. But that's the hot seller. The other favorite I have over there, you have that Nashville hot honey.
Yes, I do.
That's my favorite.
Wait a second. I brought you the honey, too, because you were talking about, did you
I
try
had
it?
honey mustard on
Yeah,
mine.
you asked me. You said everything you had to have a honey.
Speaking of sauce, did you and Kane Brown hook up together? You created a sauce with Kane?
I wish.
No offense. I love Kane Brown. He's one of our friends. What does he know about sauces?
Well, I think that most artists, particularly country artists, have a real passion and appreciation for great food. And when we talked to Kane about it, and Kane had not a recipe, but a place that he liked a sauce from, a style of sauce. So we worked on it for about 6 months and kept sending it to him. Like, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And finally he's like, this is it. And so we came out with this collab together, and it crushed. We had so much fun. So we're talking now, of course, everybody's coming along like, hey, I've got this sauce that I was thinking about. Yeah. Some of them aren't really going to be marketable and able to be on the shelf, but Kane's was. He's such a great guy.
I mean, is it literally a brown sauce?
What is it?
It's barbecue sauce.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. No, it's a barbecue. Yeah, it's a barbecue sauce. And not all barbecue sauces are so varied.
There's a million of them.
It's not like Alfredo sauce. Alfredo sauce got a little bit of a window, But when you get into sauces like hot sauce, that's a huge window of challenges or representations, from sweet to heat to salty to extra spicy to extra vinegar. And so barbecue sauce is kind of along those lines. And we have regions of barbecue. So this is a little bit more on the I would think a little more of the vinegary side, but not super vinegar, and a good little bit of sweetness to it. It's great sauce.
There's a sauce I love in the Caribbean. We were just in Turks and Caicos at the Conch Shack. And
I think you're pronouncing it wrong.
It is conch. Why? Don't you say conch?
Just keep saying it.
It's a Caribbean flavored. I think that's the new sauce you should be looking at.
I think that you'll try the secret sauce. Special sauce, secret sauce. I think you'll try that. I think you'll find that similar to conch. Maybe not as spicy, but I think it's along those lines.
You don't say conch, do you? Because that's not right.
No.
Conch.
No. But you can't say it and not smile.
So I don't know about you, but if you've been watching Guy Fieri as long as we have, we've been watching your son Hunter grow up with you on the shows, and now he's a part of the show. I mean, he's a major part of your brand. Now he's getting married.
Yes, he is.
So do you have to cook for your own son's wedding?
Believe it or not, I'm not going to cook for it. It is going to be at my ranch, or our ranch, or the kids' ranch. It's called Hunt Ride Ranch. That's where we used to film Guy's Ranch Kitchen. So it's interesting. He has so many aunts and uncles, so many of my friends that are great chefs that love him and have seen him grow up, just as you have, and said, "Oh, we want to help. We want to help. We want to help." So now, how do you get 7 or 8 of your great friends that are all super chefs that all want to come in and weigh in on the wedding menu?
You buy more burners is what you do.
Yeah. We're going to be buying more of something. I don't know what it is, but it's just a really quaint, so funny. Erica, my publicist, said, you made a quote the other day that it's just going to be kind of like a small wedding of 350. She goes, a small wedding's 50 people. 350 is ridiculous. I said, I think it's ridiculous too, but no, it's going to be that's what he wants. That's what they want.
Look at everything that's happened to you since the first time we met 19 years ago.
That's crazy.
Guy Fieri was on our show. And
you were still interning from high school.
And he wasn't even on camera then, but he was on the show.
We helped though pick the winning
without
dish.
question.
The show was
the next Food Network star.
Yeah.
They don't call it, so they don't have it anymore.
Right.
The show's not on the air anymore. I have been asking the network to bring it back because I really want to give somebody the opportunity like I had. The way I went through the season that I went through, there was a lot of tutelage. Yes, it was all competition, but you got to learn things. So I got to learn from the best. Rachel Ray was, I think, one of my greatest teachers. Bobby was a great teacher. There was just so many different people. Alton Brown weighed in about how to make your show and make it you. So there were so many. It was a much different show, season 2, than I think it evolved to. But I've asked to bring it back and let me see if I can help develop the next, the next superstar.
Remember that day?
So cool.
Chicken Parmesan.
We had, I think it was 5.
Yep.
Some contestants.
Yep.
And Guy was one of them. And we asked for chicken parm because that's the official dish of our show.
Yeah.
And so
you have an official dish of your show?
Of course we do.
Chicken
it's always been
parm.
chicken parm.
Why is there not a chicken parm mascot? Somebody dancing around as a cutlet.
They try to eat them.
Right? And then you chase them around and make a video game. Okay,
your chicken parm was by far the best. And we knew when you left our show that day that you were the next network star.
Right. Well, I appreciate the support on that, and it has been quite a wild ride. A lot of things going on, but the network's been awesome to me, and the opportunities I have. I produce a bunch of shows now for my fellow chefs and friends, and Tournament of Champions being one of them. And the whole reason I built that was just to make sure that I gave back and recognize where I came from and how hard of it, what you got to have a great platform to start from, and that's what I tried to create.
So when you're looking, if you get this show that you want to do, what are you looking for in the next star?
I think they got to be able to do it all. I mean, you got to be able to walk and talk.
No pressure.
No, you got to be able to walk and talk. You got to really know food. I mean, food has to run in your blood. You have to be food-centric, food first. I've met a lot of people that are really good on TV, don't quite have all the chops in food, so they can't really engage to the depths. And then I've watched people that have really amazing food knowledge and background and experience, but they can't walk and talk. And there's just it's really that unique blend of the two, but I think that people can be taught. I can't teach you food. Food, you got to know. You got to come in with the food chops. But after that, like learning how to do it, you guys were great experiences. Do you remember how, I was so nervous. You guys are nationwide, and I'm coming in. You're going to try my chicken parm. I'm like, I'm going to die. But you learn to get through it and not sit there and, step all over yourself when you're trying to talk. And you guys gave us great experience. So I think it's that. I think it's, let's bring them in with great food experience, and let's see if we can train them to be camera and radio pretty.
See, I think this is Elvis's next calling. He needs to be the star of this show.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
You know food, and you can walk and talk, and you're trying to get rid of us. This will be perfect.
And you're trying to get rid of us.
She's got a point.
Yeah.
You could be, I'm the protege. I mean, we could just do a coaching you into, who knows? I mean, he has the right hair.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
telling
great
He's got great hair,
concept,
the
though.
leather jacket. I mean, he's got the package
That would be
going.
a great concept, though.
Right?
From the start to finish, how you coach them from the beginning and what they look like at the end.
Well, Danielle,
Star
you came up with
maker.
a good idea for
That's
a
a
show.
good idea.
The network is stealing these ideas. I do want to bring up something. I have to say thank you to you. I have not seen you for a private moment since the pandemic. You worked your ass off to take care of a lot of people. And I know you probably don't want to toot your own horn. You want to talk about what you and your friends did, because you really did a lot.
I'll make it a quick story. I got word from friends inside of the California legislation that they were going to be closing restaurants in California. And at that time, I didn't have any restaurants in California. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I think it was a Wednesday. And I'm like, I have all my friends are loading up their walk-ins right now, getting ready for their weekend. Everybody's looking forward to it. The restaurant industry, we look forward to the weekend. That's when people start really making their money. That's when everything comes. It's kind of like you work all through the week, and then you really make the bank on your Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like, these people are going to be, they're going to be hamstrung on this one. They're going to be the Achilles heel. So that happens. They close the restaurants, and that Sunday night, I called my attorney buddy and I said, hey, I need the names of the 50 biggest, most powerful people that are making money off the restaurant industry. So I want Pepsi and Coke and Uber Eats and Amazon and you name it. Give me their email. Okay. So he doesn't really understand what it's all about. Long story short, I make individual 30 to 90 second videos saying, hey, Pepsi, you've been, a partner with us in the restaurant industry forever, and you've been making great money, and this has always worked out good. But you know what? We're coming, the pandemic's hitting, and I've got all these restaurant workers are going to be out of jobs, and they're going to need some money and need money quick because we live paycheck to paycheck in this business. I'd really appreciate if you'd partner with me. I want to raise a bunch of money, and I'll make sure everybody knows you're a superstar. And the reason I bring Pepsi up is because the next morning, my manager calls and says, hey, I got Pepsi on the phone. Something about a hot message from you. And they want to give you $1 million. I almost drove off the road.
That's awesome.
And by the end of that day, we were at like 6.5 million. And every morning I would get up at 4 a.m. and do feeds to New York, to do live feeds to New York talking about this money we're raising. We raised $26.8 million, and we gave over $45,500 grants to restaurant workers. And granted, there's 1.7 million that were without a job, but it wasn't so much about the money as it was about my industry, the industry I grew up in, the industry I love so much. I was a chef way before I was ever I was a cook before I was a chef. And it was just showing our industry how much we love them, how much we respect them, how much we appreciate them. And that resonated through the industry, I think, and I think it was a pretty vital point at a vital time.
Beyond the industry, it resonated. And I just want to say thank you for that.
Oh, you bet, brother.
We've got a lot of fun stuff to talk about with Guy Fieri coming up right after this.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Master of Me is her new biography. It's Keke Palmer.
Hey. I have a question about the book. If I listen to it on like an Audible, are you telling the story?
Yes.
So take an edible, turn on the Audible.
I live take an edible, turn on the Audible. Now that's a move.
At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles in desert heat and Arctic cold to creating AI that can anticipate your needs and preferences on the road. They demand every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Guy Fieri is here during the song.
Me! Yeah!
We just ate more chicken. I gotta be honest, I'm all chickened out, man. I've had more chicken today.
You have chicken coma. You're gonna be out. You're gonna be past that. You're gonna go to the coop.
We have to talk about what's happening Sunday on the Food Network.
Yes.
And streaming on Max as well. It's the Tournament of Champions.
Dun dun.
Talk about it, because I know this is your baby.
Oh, this is really the baby. I'll tell you. So Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives been on for 17 years. maybe yesterday, but yeah, it seems like forever. Guys grocery game, 10 plus. So every once in a while you have a little epiphany. And this tournament of champions, Iron Chef had gone away, and I was always so bummed about that because all those Iron Chefs I'm such a fan of. You know, they're masters. They're just incredible competitors, amazing chefs. And I'm like, we got to do something. We got to bring back this title belt stuff. And I'm a huge MMA fan, big boxing fan, you know. And I'm thinking, I want to make something that will live in perpetuity so they can come and compete. They get named champion. They get the championship belt. They get the championship ring. And forever, they will be considered a champion of this competition. Oh, so the network, that wanted nothing to do with it. I said, no, it's bracket competition, head to head. Win one, move on. Lose one, you're gone. No. We don't have people that watch sports. That won't resonate. It was right during the pandemic. Finally, after 3 years, it actually hit during March Madness. They were kind of like, okay, I guess we have no other choice. We'll do your tournament of whatever. Tournament, Guys Warriors, they wanted to call it. All these goofy names. They said, do not put my name on it. I want this to live in perpetuity. I want Hunter to be hosting this. Ryder to.
You want it to live after they fire you.
Exactly. Because when I come to work for you, and I remember, I wash cars really good. So anyhow, we make this show up, and it starts off with a variety of things. One, I said, we're going to have this wheel that we're going to spin the wheel. And it's going to pick the protein and the vegetable and the style of cooking and the piece of equipment they must use and the time they have. And they said, well, what is that thing called? 5 minutes before the show starts. 5 minutes. They said, what are you calling that thing over there? The death wheel or something. You can't call something
What'd
death
you call
wheel.
it?
The randomizer.
That sounds like a supervillain.
The randomizer.
Randomizer.
I had 5 minutes left, and I go, it's random. You know, all the random choices. It's the randomizer. Yeah, let's work with that. That's a working title.
Quick, get the graphics on the wheel.
It literally was that. But I'll tell you the biggest argument was, so here's what I want. I want them to come out to opening music. I want them to come out with that title fight look. I want them to be the badass that they are. These chefs are the best of the best of the best. I mean, this is an unbelievable. I just had all of them come down, or a bunch of them come down to South Beach Wine and Food. And we did this Tournament of Champions event on Friday night. It was the best food I think I've ever seen at South Beach. But the thing is, we're bringing them in. So I give them their title song. They get to pick the music they want. They have a fight name or a chef name and their nickname. And they do 30-minute battles. And it is, I'm there just like everybody else. I'm on the edge of my seat the entire time. There's no faking the time. There's no, oops, somebody dropped something. We're going to give them another one. No games here. And the big thing was I had to have a live audience. So the last thing came down to, it was just going to be too much to pay for the audience. I said, that's it? Yeah, I said, great, I'll pay for the audience.
There you go.
Wow.
Wait, I got a question. How much is an audience?
Yeah.
I think it was $150,000.
Wow.
You know, but it was 2 weeks of filming. But the reality of it is, I didn't have to.
You wanted the energy of the audience.
My agent Jason Hodis at WME. Jason, let me pick that up when I shameless dropped. But my agent said, you got them to admit that they need an audience. First thing, this is the best day of my life. First thing, we're walking out of the first competition. We just got done filming. The audience was electric. The place was on fire. A really well-known chef, Alex Guarnaschelli, had been sent home.
We love her.
And Alex is one of my dearest friends, like a sister. Anyhow, we're walking out, and the big president, Kathleen Finch, looks at me and she goes, oh, Guy, this show. This is going to be massive. I said, yeah, I agree. She goes, you know what I like about it the most? I said, no, Kathleen, what? She goes, the audience. And I look back at all my VPs and I'm like, yeah, no, really, the audience.
The audience. What an idea.
And it really is, because we know that we all perform at a higher level when you got all these eyes on you. And we've got a bunch of people. Now the audience, they come for free. Now they line up in the parking lot to get in. But it really, the energy level inside of the arena, next level.
Okay, I have one request, because I know in Iron Chef they had this. I don't know if you've used this, because you're going into the 6th season. I haven't seen this piece of equipment. You're not using the ice cream machine, are you?
For what?
Okay, so on Iron Chef, they always had that soft serve ice cream machine, but they would make stupid stuff like tuna ice cream, things like that. It was just disgusting.
I made Pepto-Bismol ice cream one time.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was actually good.
I feel like that's like, you know how amoxicillin when you're a kid, it tastes like bubble gum?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be good ice cream.
Okay,
too.
let's think about what other over-the-counter things would make great ice cream. Robitussin.
Yeah.
Put a little tussin on it.
Scissor.
You can make your own scissor.
Yeah.
You need a scissor machine.
ice cream.
Right, yeah. So anyhow, we do make the ice cream machine available.
Okay.
So we do have it as a piece of equipment that they can use. I try. You know, one of the things we do about it is I always like people on my shows to have a takeaway. I want them to be able to watch it and kind of like maybe have a little inspiration of what they could do with it. So we bring in a variety of different types of crazy cooking equipment. I mean, we had a microwave popcorn maker that they had to use at some point in time, and that use of the equipment, believe it or not, is a lot of times the Achilles heel of the chef in terms of that in the style of cooking. So, have someone make a really nice fine dining dish, but it's supposed to be a takeout dish. So can you really explain that dish and the way it was presented? Now, somebody goes and makes a pretty good dish and they put it in a takeout food box. It has a whole different appearance. But the key, this was the other big key, which had never been done before, was blind tasting. So the judges were sequestered, are sequestered, and are never allowed to see who's cooking. Matter of fact, they're not even allowed to know who's going to be there competing. And the competitors aren't allowed to know who's going to be judging this season. So when they look at the food, now the craziest thing for me is when I know the relationship between the chef that's competing and the chef that's judging, and the chef that's judging will look at it and go, yeah, I don't know that this is really a good idea. I don't know what this chef was thinking. And that chef just got done working for that chef, or some weird little scenario like that, or their biggest fan of that chef, It's crazy. And I bring in the star-studded cast of super judges to make it happen. And that's even another mind-blowing moment, because now you're going to watch all these incredible chefs competing, sitting in their green room, watching through closed-circuit TV, watching the judges judge them, and they're just crying on the floor, jumping on the couch.
We love drama.
Wow.
Yes.
Tears are always good. So
Sell ratings.
You're rolling into the 6th season. It's happening this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Pacific on Food Network, and of course streaming on Max. The Tournament of Champions with our friend Guy Fieri. You know what? Congratulations on everything.
Well, you got some list of notes on me.
I do.
There.
I got way too many
Is
notes.
there my police report too?
You know what? One of my favorite conversations about diners, drive-ins, and dives is how the show is put together.
But you mean with duct tape and a stick?
Well, okay.
Baling wire?
Let's talk about your convertible. Does that really go all these places? I mean, is it the same convertible everywhere you go?
Okay. There's 2 convertibles now.
Aha!
There's 2 convertibles. They are my cars. And we actually did a show about making the second convertible, because if you listen to my sons sit there and argue about who's getting the convertible when I'm dead, I'm like, this is morbid. Hunter's like, hey, I was in the car before you were. Ryder's like, yeah, I'm a better driver. Yeah. So anyhow, no, the reason is I really built 2 is because I love that car. I love 68 Camaros. I'm a bow tie guy. And my car is always on the road. We have one guy, a great guy named Todd, that all he does is drive a truck and a trailer around the country with that car in it.
Thank God for Todd.
Todd's a hero. But I will tell you, so back in the day, when we first started the show, we had a 67 Camaro. Not in the greatest shape. And the reason I built the 68 is because I needed to make sure that when I started the car in front of a couple hundred fans standing in front of the restaurant, it didn't just sit there and go, I'm like, this is embarrassing. We did have one time where the top got broken going down. I'm a backyard mechanic, not the greatest mechanic, and we were in Boulder City, Nevada, and I had to get a cheap pair of tools, box end wrenches, and take the top off of the car. If you ever watch the coffee cup in Boulder City, Nevada, if you ever watch that episode and you see the car, look at the car cover in the back. This is like some inside knowledge. I never told anybody this. Look at the cover, because I had to take the entire top off the car, and then we stuffed produce boxes in the back and filled it with towels to make the bimini, whatever the top, fit the back of it.
And no one would ever know.
I've never told anybody that until now.
But
see how you bring the truth out of people? Is there something in the air?
TV's been doing these little tricks for years. There's all sorts of stuff going on.
No, radio never does any of that.
Never.
Never.
Look, we love you, Guy. We've loved you for 19 years, and we're going to love you for at least another 2 or 3.
You see, you just don't hear the freight train coming. You're standing there waving at the crowd, and then the thing just takes you out. It's really awesome.
So do us a favor, not Guy, do us a favor. Make sure you support the 6th season, of course, of Tournament of Champions, which is this Sunday night at 8 o'clock. And make sure you check out Chicken Guy. No matter where you are, the one in Times Square is not the only one.
No, we got Chicken Guy all over the country
How
now.
about Paramus, New Jersey? When's that coming?
Yeah, next week. No, we started our first one at Disney Springs. We're in Texas now. We're in California. The key, I'll tell you what the real key to this Chicken Guy is great chicken. And then we make the chicken by hand. But being the boss of the sauce and this Flavortown sauces, that was my biggest thing. As I'm just like you, I am a sauce junkie.
Yes.
I want sauces on everything, and even simple foods can be elevated to the next level. So the Flavortown sauces that was really what kind of helped work as the catalyst. So,
And by the way, during this interview, you keep hearing this noise.
Yes,
that's not annoying at all, is
that's
it?
his jewelry.
He's bejeweled.
Giant diamonds.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, we love you, Guy.
Well,
Congratulations
and I
on
really
everything.
appreciate being invited. I know this is my 10th visit, and the fact that on my 9th visit you said it's the Golden Mike Award. So you're going to take that Golden Mike that you have that I don't, and I leave with that today. And I just want to say you're a man of your word. I appreciate you so much.
It
really
name on
takes
it.
the brotherhood
Take
that
her.
comes
You can have
together.
mine. Do you want mine?
No. That's copper. That's golden. Don't try to sell me the difference.
We'll find you a Golden Mike with your name on it.
He knows.
So everything, Guy Fieri, we love you, Guy. Thanks for coming.
Who chooses to get up at this time?
I know.
Early morning.
Full blast. Elvis Duran in the morning show.
On 9/11, we vowed to never forget. Help America keep that promise. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnel for Towers Foundation at t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, t.org.
In the morning show.
Oh my God. No more chicken.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Fried chicken.
We've had 2 days of Guy Fieri's chicken.
The one with the mac and cheese on the sandwich? Oh my gosh. Please.
I didn't have one of those.
Oh yeah, those were in the boxes.
Grab one.
Oh, God, no.
gone.
Anyway, Guy Fieri, thanks for coming in 2 days this week. And, of course, Chicken Guy, available for you now, Times Square, New York City. It's always great to have Guy Fieri here. He's such a nice guy. I love the story he told about how he raised money for people in the restaurant industry during pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think Guy is just that crazy guy that rolls around to drive-ins and dives or whatever. He does a lot more than that. So thank you very much, Guy Fieri. We should go around the room. What's on the minds of people in the room? I'm going to start with someone who's not in our room, in the next room. Scotty B.
Oh, hi.
What's on your mind today?
You know, if you're lucky enough to have your parents in your lives, I mean, I know in the moment they can be pains in the asses sometimes, and they are frustrating sometimes, and you just want to tell them to shut the hell up sometimes, but you have to appreciate them while they're here. Like, while I was on vacation, my dad came over to my house and completely regrouted and caulked my entire shower for me because I was having a leak. And when I came home, he's like, I fixed your shower for you. And that would have cost me thousands of dollars to do. So I just want to tell you to appreciate your parents while they're here, even though they're annoying sometimes.
Do you think your dad, Dick, would come caulk at my house?
I think Dick would caulk your house.
I love a good Dick caulk.
What color is your dad's caulk?
Wow.
I'm sorry, what?
But you know what? You're right, because Scary has lost his mother. Danielle has lost her father.
Yeah. It's so true.
I've lost both of my parents. And, celebrate them. They can be parents because they're paid to be that way.
Yes.
But, yeah, you know what?
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I tell him to just shut up. You're being so stupid.
Don't do that. Stop doing that.
I know. And then after the fact, I feel really bad.
Stop doing that.
I'm going to.
My dad came over once when he was alive, obviously.
Did he caulk your house too?
He didn't caulk my house, but I flooded my house. And Sheldon was away. He came over and replaced all the tiles from the ceiling. You know those tiles that ceilings have? Came over,
He just
helped
did
me
it.
out. He just did it. Just came over, rescued me. I remember that. Yep.
I will tell you something about my mom and dad, and maybe you can say this about your dad, and maybe Scary about your mom. Not yet, because it happened recently. I learned so much about my mom and dad after they passed away.
Oh, yes.
And it's hard to explain why. Maybe, it started at the funerals, because that's where people would tell stories about their relationships with your parents, and you're like, I didn't know that.
Yep.
It's interesting. So, yeah, celebrate them while they're alive.
And I'll tell you, I just ordered them these books that a pop-up ad on Facebook. It asks questions about their lives.
I got my mom and dad
Yes.
the same thing.
I did too.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
It really prompts you into questions.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how did you meet your husband? What's that memory from childhood that always brings you back to being a little girl?
Wow.
Those little things that you think about to ask your parents, but you sometimes forget about.
And I'll probably read it at their funerals. Not to be morbid, but I will. That'll be something to talk about.
Well, it'll give you at least things to think about.
Yes.
All right. Well, good. Yes. Celebrate your parents. Yes, Gandhi.
I got my dad one of these. He refused to fill the book out. Instead, he typed up an email that is like 20,000 pages long with full essays on every question. And I was like, I think I appreciate this.
Yeah, you should. I mean, if you can put it in novel form.
Seriously.
Your dad is definitely a national treasure.
He's something.
Not quite sure which nation.
North Korea.
Gandhi, you're up. What's up?
All right. We usually get out of here around 10, 11, sometimes if we're here late, noon, and we don't stick around and see what goes on in this building. So much happens in this building when we leave.
Like what?
Oh, the other day I hosted the CEO Club Awards, and all of these salespeople were here from across the country. There are meals that are served. There are parties. There are team building activities. There was a masseuse in this building the other day.
Right, last week.
Whoa.
Yeah. We miss everything, you guys. We miss it all. We need to stick around and see what else happens around here.
I noticed when we get home, there's, hey, lunch is being served.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what? Why can't we not have breakfast being served? Like, hello, lady.
We get way more food than everybody else.
I mean, they have catered parties
Yes. Yeah.
on some nights with cocktails.
Oh, yeah. They
And
have
bands.
theme parties. You wear a jersey, you get something else. Like, there's a whole world that we don't even know
Wow.
about. So maybe one day we stick around a little later. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Scary, what's up with you?
So in November, when I was at my heaviest, I went to get my blood work, and it was pretty bad. And the doctor said, I'm going to put you on a statin. And I said, what? Not so fast. I don't want to take drugs if I don't have to. He goes, all right, I'll give you 3 months. Come back and get you. We're going to do your blood again. Fast forward to last week. He calls me up. I had the results of my blood test, which from a week and a half ago. And he said, I got to hand it to you. I didn't think that you were going to be able to do it. He says, you're no longer borderline pre-diabetic. Your A1C and all those numbers are in order.
Your cholesterol is
your
low.
Cholesterol is under the amount needed for a statin. He goes, 100 people have always come into my office and I give them that same challenge. He goes, I didn't think you had it in you. He goes, I am shocked that I have to make this phone call to you right now and tell you that you defied the odds and I didn't believe in you and I'm sorry I didn't.
Aw.
But
That's great.
here you are.
What
That's
does
also
that tell you?
But also keep in mind, you haven't eaten in 4 months.
Well, there's that. So but listen, he put me up to the challenge. Dr. Joseph Puma at Soren Medical on Wall Street. I love you, brother. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for not putting me on the statin. But now I have to do everything
But
it
you have to
takes.
thank Dr. Fatlaws because it's his.
And
He's
Dr.
the one that did
I
it.
went on the program, all that. But I just want to say one thing. Now, I don't want to F this up. I want to be able to keep myself in order because he goes, I want to see you in August and see where your numbers are at.
Good.
I just want to
Challenge on. Challenge on.
Challenges on to make sure that I don't need a statin because that's all I care about. I want to keep myself off a statin.
Do it.
So I don't know, but it can be done if you put your mind to it.
Do it.
You can do
Scary.
anything.
You really should. I wish you would do this year round.
I know. I wish too, but we get some good food in here. You got to admit.
Oh yeah, but you don't have to eat it all. Hey, producer Sam, what's up with you today?
Yesterday, I mean, we wouldn't shut up about it, so you know, thanks to Pet Meds, we had a bunch of adoptable puppers in the building. And who doesn't love puppies? They're just amazing. But please, if you're going to adopt, keep in mind how wonderful senior dogs can be. My heart breaks. There's 2 dogs out there. One was just found and he's 9, and the other one is just 3, and he's been with the shelter for over a year and a half. And
Cisco and Goat.
Cisco and Goat, they're part pity
They're
mixes.
great dogs.
And there's a 60% chance that a pup will be adopted, and only 25% that a senior will be adopted. Apparently, that's like a nationwide average. So please consider, because I know, Elvis, if you agree, in some magical world where my 5-year-old or your dogs weren't, aren't they just wouldn't anyone be lucky to
They're
have
awesome.
our dogs?
You know, here's the thing. There's so many. You can call them senior dogs or midlife dogs, whatever, that are up for adoption. Some of them have awful medical problems. Not all of them. I mean, most of them don't, as a matter of fact. But the ones that do, you know, that is something you have to really be prepared for.
Absolutely.
But the majority of these dogs that are not puppies, they're totally healthy dogs. They've got many years, maybe several years to go. And not only do they need your love, you need their love.
For real.
So, you know, Right on, man.
Oh, pay attention to the seniors. They're the best. I have a special spot for seniors. And when I get
That's
another
why
dog,
you love me so much.
be a senior. That's why I adopted you. I'll show you the paperwork.
I'm the oldest dog in the room. Who's second oldest? Danielle, probably. Or is it Scary?
Nope, Danielle.
I think it's me.
Oh, look
You
at
got
you
me
so
by-
fast.
you got me by a year.
Nope, not me.
Nope.
Danielle, what's up with you?
So I want to go back to the parents thing for a minute. Parents, we worry about you. So if we're calling you 9 times, there's a reason, because you're not answering. Or if I text you, you're not answering. This is for you, my mom. Because the other night, there was a stomach virus going around like my sister's house. And so my mom was there, and I was a little worried that she had caught it or something. So I called her 9 times, and she didn't answer. And then I texted her, and she didn't answer. So what did I have to do? Go over to her house, knock on the door. And where was she? Nice and comfy on the couch in her pajamas, sitting on her phone. Mom.
What?
Yes, and she goes...
Sitting on her phone?
She goes, oh, you called me? Let me look. And she's like, oh, you did? I'm like... Yes, I did, and I
Thought
was
you were
worried.
dead.
Right, and I said, Mom, I was worried about you. Yeah. So please, if you have a phone, if you have a smartwatch, we've given it to you for reasons so that we can make sure you're okay.
Idea for your mom: if you're going to call her and she's sitting on the phone, have her put it on vibrate.
I want to conserve the battery.
Even if it's on vibrate, she won't feel it.
She won't feel the vibration.
That's unfortunate.
Anyway, so
yeah, and I don't think that's a nice joke about my mom.
So you did get it. Hey, Nathaniel, what's up?
Okay, we all know the expression. March comes in like a lamb.
Lion.
Goes out like a lion.
Like a lamb.
Looking at the weather in the Northeast, it's going to be kind of pleasant. So it's coming in like a lamb, which means the end of March is going to be bad.
No.
So
No, it won't.
No,
How
it
dare
comes
you?
in like a lion.
It goes out like a lamb.
No, it's if it comes in like a lamb, it goes out like a lion.
What he's saying is statistically correct. Usually, good weather at the beginning means we got a little more bad weather.
Correct.
Okay.
But
But
April
it's not-
showers bring May flowers.
That has nothing to do
Talking about
with
March.
This is March.
That's his,
a bird
that's
in the
his
hand.
point,
Okay.
I think.
My point is, enjoy the weather. It looks
Yeah.
like, at least in the Northeast, it's going to be pleasant. So enjoy the next few days of temperate temperature.
And it may be okay for a while, but statistically speaking.
Correct.
How are we doing on time? Do we have a few more moments, or do you want to keep
talk
going?
about-
Because I'm going to give you something. I'm going to give you something. So I saw another one of these things that makes you go, okay, let me think this through. If you knew you only had 5 minutes left to live, who would you spend that 5 minutes with?
Oh, wow.
I know. And I thought about it, and my answers, I had 2, totally surprised me.
What were they?
I'm not going to say out loud, but
Tease.
it's an interesting exercise in that there were people in your life that you've lost touch with, or you've had a falling out with, or whatever. You know, maybe you spend a lot of quality time with the person you're married to, or the person you see every day at work. Maybe there's someone out there you really don't see enough that you always get charged up when you're with them. I don't know. Maybe that's the person I want to spend the last 5 minutes of my life with.
Okay.
I know. Look, I'm not saying that you should totally discount the fact that you're married to Sheldon and don't want to spend the last 5 minutes of your life with him. But look at all the minutes you've already spent with him. He's done.
I can tell you who I don't want to spend 5
Yeah, I
minutes
got a
with.
list.
I got a list there.
The reason I'm bringing this up is I was surprised by the names that rolled across my head, because I never would have thought of that unless I was forced with only 5 minutes left.
Interesting.
I don't know. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
It's a good exercise.
I get it.
I'm thinking about it.
Maybe this is someone you want to you want to let them know how you feel about him. It's not all positive, but I got 5 minutes left, and I got to get this off my chest.
I'm going to spend the last 5 minutes on Earth in hate.
Exactly. the people I'm thinking of are not that. But I don't know. All right, think about
Good
that.
idea.
Having a great day. You got your phone tap. Coming up next. I'm done.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.